Oh boy, Harry Mudd is back, and he has brought a bunch of love crystals with him. He uses it on the crew members of the USS Enterprise, including Spock and Nurse Chapel, and this turns out to be a complete disaster. How did they get out of this? I'm in Salad, and I saw Star Trek The Animated Series Season 1, Episode 10, Mudd's Passion. It is directed by Hal Sutherland, written by Stephen Candle. If you haven't seen this episode, I'll spoil it for you. You heard me right. Harry Mudd is back. He has a bunch of love crystals, and he convinces Nurse Chapel to buy one of them so she can hook it off with Spock. I know it's canon. It was canon in the last series too, that they had some sort of thing going on. Well, it's mostly leaning towards her side. It's kind of complicated, but she's interested in him, and he's, you know, he's Spock's. He's not really that interested. She's gonna use it on Spock, and that's what she do be doing. And then pretty much immediately after the purchase and the use of this crystal, Harry Mudd kidnaps her. Yoink! And then they have to go get her. But because Spock is under the influence of this love potion crystal thing, he's like, we gotta go get her. We have to go get her. We have to go get her. He keeps on insisting. And Kirk's like, dude, I know. I get it. We're going there. We're going there. He's like, we gotta go there. We have to get my love. My love. This is really funny. This is a comical episode. This is terrible. It eventually gets to the point where the crystals break near an air vent, and the entire USS Enterprise gets infected with this juice, the love vapor juice, and everyone falls in love. If you're same sex, you have friendships. If you're opposite sex, it's like sexual attraction. It's a heterosexual. I don't know how you can program it to be heterosexual, but I guess you can. Hey, this is Star Trek. I'm not a science. This entire time I'm watching this, just be like, this is insane. Don't get me wrong, the original series was definitely very horny. There's a lot of stuff that happens in the original series, but I think because of the technological limitations and someone trying to stop me from reviewing this, SMH. I think because of the technical limitations of the time, it would have been harder to draw what is being drawn now and animated now. I do like the animated series because you can draw what couldn't be drawn. You got some members of the crew who are literal cats and alien creatures that don't exist. And oh my goodness, by the way, it's cold. I don't know if you can tell it's snowing, but it is snowing and it's cold. Just so you know, I'm shivering. Just so you know why I'm shivering. They learned that the crystals have a short lifespan. First, they love each other. Then they get really irate with each other. Kirk's down at the surface with a bunch of these fellows that they're with, and then there's a USS Enterprise just here not responding to his orders because they're all under love spell. It's all fun, handy dandy stuff. And then at the same time, they both seem to experience hatred towards everyone for a shorter amount of period than the loving period is. And then they're like, okay, well, this obviously failed. We tested it. We tested the love potion. Harry Mudd, we got you. And we're going to turn you in. And then that's the end of the episode. This is a fun episode. I like seeing Christine Chapel. She's horning up upon Spock. It's cute. It's adorable. And honestly, I want to see more of it. I would like to see more of it. And I like the animated series. I like exploring what you can't necessarily explore due to the technical limitations of the 60s. And also the budgetational limitations too, also as well. I like doing all that fun jazz. I like this series, and it's so cold that I'm just gonna get out of here. So I gotta give this episode. It's pretty entertaining. I give it a 7.3 out of 10. If you like this review, watch another one on the platform who likes that. $20 dinos, patreon.com/ASEPresents. One movie review per 1 month. If I haven't reviewed on the channel, there's a chance I haven't even seen it at all. So that's why I get them Patreon requests in, so I can watch and review a movie for the first time. So there's that. And you can also help towards the daily grindiness by going to autisticblues.com. Go here, and until next time in Salad Saw, I'll see you later, my salad croutons and bacon bits. Beam me up.